foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra.
Kiwe duanye no so nke ezi omume gị. Kiwe wesugara anyị nrịanja niile, ọrịa niile nke pụrụ ịdakwasị mmadụ dị ndụ. N'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye na-agwọ ọrịa. Ka anyị wee na-akpọku gị onwe gị bụ Sunele nke ndị agha, ka iwe mere anyị ebere. Ka akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka ude nke anyị na-asụ wee bịa n'iru gị. Ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee guzosi ike. Ka anyị wee n'ikpete maazị nye ha sọgụtụtara nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise mma dịrị gị Chineke. Mma dịrị gị Chineke. Mma dịrị gị Chineke.
Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. I remain blessed. Remember, in this channel, I bring you information on things that are happening in Nigeria, when it happens, where it happened, and how it happened. More especially things that has to do with the agitation in Nigeria. Agitation of the Biafrans, agitation of the Duduas, agitation of the Middle Belters. Everyone is not settled. No one is settled in the country of Nigeria. A lot is happening. A lot is going on. Even as I speak, a lot of things are going on. And we will not be silent. We will not be silent because the media of the contraption called Nigeria are in the same bucket with that very wicked government. They are on the same page, doing the same thing, trying to make sure that they subjugate the ordinary citizen in that contraption called Nigeria and take away their rights. That is why we are coming on our platform to speak about the situation of the contraption called Nigeria and make sure that we get out the real information out there. We will continue to say it the way it is. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. We will continue to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. For those of you who are Biafrans, if you have not joined the prayer that our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have directed us to pray, please kindly join the prayer. It is not late yet. It's not late. We are still praying. We are still praying on daily basis. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is praying for us wherever he is, we will continue to pray for him also. The only way you can hear from our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly at all time is by praying along with him all day. He is praying for you. He is praying for me. Why won't we pray for him at least once a day? He is praying for you and I 7 times every day. We have to pray. You know we have a prayerful leader, and that is why we are not scared. That is why we are not afraid, because Chukwu Biama is on our side. Chukwu Biama appointed someone to lead us in this battle. He told us of everything that is happening now, and today here are we. Everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken about, it is happening. It is happening. Now what do? We have to refer back to his messages. From there we can learn lesson and know the way to follow and how to follow it. That is why we must continue to listen to his messages at all time. Continue to replay his old messages. You will learn a lot of lesson. You will learn a lot of lesson. Presently, today we are going to talk about the open grazing that they are talking about in Nigeria. As you all know, for a very long time, the revelation was made of the plan of the Fulanize to take away the land of the indigenous people in that contraption called Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made that revelation when he was doing his broadcast long time ago, but people refused to listen to him. They thought it was a joke. Some called him different kinds of names. Some called him a child, some called him a warmonger, some called him a hater, some called him an ethnic bigot. So many kinds of names. But today, so many people who were calling Supreme Leader Nnamdi Kanu names are not alive to witness what is going on today. And so many who are alive have seen it before their face, that everything our Supreme Leader Nnamdi Kanu was saying has come to pass. Today, what are we going to do? Some people, it's unfortunate, some people are still sitting on the fence. Some people, out of shame, out of pride, they cannot admit that they have made mistake. They cannot admit that they have made mistake. And some people, out of their selfish interest, out of their wickedness, are still supporting the evil government to make sure that they subjugate the people the more. It is sad. And it's not going to get better any soon. it is not going to get better anything, because every now and again you can see things getting worse and worse and worse. The plan of the Fulanese is to Fulanize Nigeria and also to plant their own kind of Islam in Nigeria. The war that is coming to Nigeria is not just a religious war, it's a war that is being superheaded by the Fulanese, trying to push on their own agenda through religion. And when they are coming, they are not just coming to somebody who is the opposite religion, but whatever religion you are, they are going to come after you. They are going to come after you. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, whatever you believe in, they will come after you. You can see already many people who are losing their life in this very battle. Some of them are Christian, some of them are Muslims. They don't care. But the most painful and the most difficult one that is going to come is the war that they are bringing to the southern part of Nigeria. If you are from the southern part of Nigeria and you are still sleeping, you're not awake, sorry for you. It might be too late before you wake up. It might be too late. That is why you have to speak up now. This is the time. There is no more time to wait. There is no more time to wait. Every information that you need are out there. And everything that is happening now has been spoken about. The revelation is there. The only agenda the government of Mohammadu Buhari has is to Fulanize Nigeria and plant their own kind of Islam in Nigeria. That is the only assignment Mohammadu Buhari has. And Mohammadu Buhari, before he died, left this script. It is a written script. The Fulanese are pursuing it. They are still pursuing the agenda of old Madam Fodio. That agenda that old Madam Fodio left for them, planning to dip their Quran into the Atlantic Ocean, as they said. That is what they are pursuing. And they will follow it to the last. That is the difference between the Fulanese and the idiots that call themselves the political elite in the southern part of Nigeria. These people have one mind, pursuing one agenda to capture the country and make it their own. They have spoken about it in open. They have come to the national television to tell us how they are going to bring every Fulani from West Africa and settle them in Nigeria. They are not joking about it. They are doing it before your own very eye. Governor of Kaduna State went out ahead to pay them and bring them into Nigeria. He paid them money to bring them to Nigeria to drive away a government that is in power. That was how they took away Jonathan. They brought in different kinds of terrorists into Nigeria to make sure they made the country ungovernable. Today, everybody is facing that challenge. And the only way they can pay the terrorists that they have brought is to give them land. Land from who? They are taking land from the indigenous tribe in Nigeria to give the terrorists. This is an oath that they have taken with the terrorists right from time to give them land when they brought them into Nigeria to come and destabilize the government of Goodluck Jonathan, simply because he's a Christian, simply because he's from the southern part of Nigeria. And today, what are we seeing? They are still pushing that agenda to make sure that there is no Southerner that will ever hold the presidency anymore. And some Southerners are still playing about it. Some think it's a joke, some think it's just a mere hearsay. This is not a joke. They have said it in their national television and they are working towards it. They are working towards it. You can see when the Southern governors came together to issue a communique, simply because they came together, all hell broke loose. The news became about the North and the North and the North, and they will not be allowed. They don't trust the South. How can they trust the South? How can they trust the South? Simply because people came together to talk about the problem that the whole country is having, which is insecurity. Even a child in the contraption called Nigeria knows that the cause of the insecurity is the open grazing. It is the open grazing that allows the Fulani man to carry his Fulani terrorists, to carry their cow, to move from one place to the other, to kill people and destroy their farms. It is open grazing that have destroyed Benue State, killed a lot of people in Benue State, up to as we are speaking now. It is same open grazing that brought them into Ebonyi State to destroy lives. In so many other places. In Jos, it is that same open grazing. A lot of life have been lost because of open grazing. And now the southern governors came together to ban this very open grazing. All hell broke loose. It was turned into south and north. They said all kinds of things which are there in the media, attacking the southern part of Nigeria, focusing mainly on the southeastern part of Nigeria. This is the situation of Nigeria, and if you are still there waiting and thinking that you have a country, you don't have any country called Nigeria. They didn't stop there. Because the southern governors have come together to enact the law, saying they're going to enact a law to ban open grazing that is the source of insecurity in the whole country. What did the government do? the government of Mohammadu Buhari, led by the imposter, came out to decide that he is going to force the open grazing in Nigerians. As I'm speaking to you, he is forcing the open grazing. He said it is a compulsory thing that there will be open grazing in Nigeria. He's not backing down on it. Even though he knows that open grazing is the source of insecurity in Nigeria, Mohammadu Buhari have sworn to make sure that the killer Fulanis continue to move from place to occupy land and take land by force. They have tried by different kinds of means, by bringing all sorts of names. They brought Ruga. The southern part of Nigeria rejected the Ruga and said they're not part of it because it's a means to grab land. They brought a livestock program. The southern part of Nigeria rejected it and said they are not going to be part of it because it's a means to grab land. They told them about the needful thing to do to ban open grazing so that people will be on their own. If you want to rear your cow, if you want to sell cow, go on ranching. Whichever country you want to practice your rearing of cow, go there and ask for land and ranch your cow. Go for ranching. Meanwhile, rearing of cow is a private business. You can do it the way you want to do it according to your capacity. That is what it's supposed to be. Why is the government bent on the issue of cow every time? Talking about cow from the beginning of this very government that is in Nigeria till the end, up to date, they are still discussing about cow on a daily basis. Every laws that they are making in the House of Assembly is for the benefit of the cows. But for the human being, they are doing nothing. They went to the extent of talking about census for the cow, to know the number of cows they have in Nigeria, to know when they die and when they live. They have never conducted a census in Nigeria to know the number of people that are being killed on a daily basis. There's no report about it, but they are busy talking about cows. This is a country you belong to, a country you want to call your country, and you think you're going to survive in it. And a southerner will wake up and continue to support this evil government. It is sad. It is over. Even if you are sleeping, you don't want to wake up, the world knows that Nigeria is a failed state and will never work. And the only solution is a breakup. They are only waiting for us to start the game. And the game is on. There will be no more election in Nigeria. It doesn't matter how you try. It doesn't matter what you do. There will be no more election. More especially in the southeastern part of Nigeria, we are no longer part of that election. You cannot conduct any election in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Go and do it elsewhere. That is the world of the indigenous people of Biafra. The whole Biafrans do not want to participate in your election again. They have spoken loudly, even through their sitting at home, to honor Islamize Nigeria Kanu. They are in one voice. And the voice of Islamize Nigeria Kanu said, we will not have any election anymore. We cannot participate anymore. We cannot continue to legitimize our slavery by participating in election. We will not do it anymore. Every southerner, wherever you are, you have to wake up. There is no more time to play around. There is no more time to waste. Mohammadu Buhari and co. and the Fulani cabals are trying to take away the land by taking your life. They have sworn to kill you. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, maybe you will hear directly from the governor of Benue State what governor of Benue State had to say. After hearing from governor of Benue State, being one of the governors who have spoken out loudly and told us exactly what is happening and those who are killing in Nigeria. Hear from governor of Benue State again about the agenda of Mohammadu Buhari, that he is never ready to back down on the open grazing. They will continue open grazing, and the only thing that will make them stop is until when your life is being taken. Hear from the governor of Benue State directly.
Yeah, but Your Excellency, let me just follow up on something in your opening remarks when you said you had spoken with the president and on a separate occasion, his handlers on a separate occasion. So what was his response when you spoke to him about this?
His response, Mr. President has a set mind. Let me tell you, I have spoken to him personally. And his outing publicly also confirms what he told me. Mr. President believes that for peace to reign in Nigeria, there must be open grazing. There must be provision for cattle routes. There must be provision for grazing areas. And according to him, Mr. President feels that those grazing areas that were enacted, especially in the northern states, and cattle routes, those who have encroached on it, because I raised it with him, and he insisted that those who have encroached on it should be relocated. And that was why I told him that, look, we're no longer in the 50s. We're no longer in the 60s because the population have overgrown the land what we have. Land is not increasing, but today we have over 200 million people compared to the less than 40 million we had in the 1950s. So there is no way we can talk about open grazing. In my state, for instance, there is no land for open grazing, but there is land for ranching. And this is the global best practice. If we accept this problem will be over. And that is why most of my colleagues, in fact, the entire of my colleagues, irrespective of their party affiliation from the South, accepted that, look, the way to go, it is ranching. Most of the states in the North have also accepted that, look, the way to go, it is ranching. And I have recommended to Mr. President and his handlers that, look, just like we subsidize agriculture and provide subsidy for fertilizer and all that, we can do the same thing for herdsmen, because ranching, it can be a little bit expensive compared to open grazing. So we can actually help our herders by ensuring that we have subsidy for, in terms of water we provide, because their cattle takes a lot of water, in terms of fees that we provide. And we can devise several other ways. And I can assure you, I'm a farmer, and I know the challenges that we're talking about. I have a ranch, and I know the problems accompanying this. But at the same time, I know the potentials that we have. This is another way that we can provide millions of opportunities, millions of jobs, and also empower our people who, for now, when they cultivate rice and harvest the straw or soya beans, when they harvest the straw and all that is wasted and it is burnt. This can be turned into feeds. That is what I use in my ranch. And I've been saying that we can do all this. But Mr. President doesn't believe that. So I was not too surprised, but I was disappointed that after the entire country is talking about ranching. You have heard what Raji said, and many other responsible Nigerians who want this to be solved. But because I think Mr. President is pushing me to think that what they say about him, that he has a hidden agenda in this country, it is true, because it is very clear that he wants to Fulanize. But he is not the first person who was Fulani president. Shagari was Fulani president. Yaradua was Fulani president. They were the best president in the history. But President Buhari is the worst president when it comes to issues of security and keeping his promises. Go back and check in 2015. What did he say? Human rights issues. He talked about press freedom. He talked about the economy. He talked about corruption. He talked about security. Tell me one thing that Mr. President have achieved. He has achieved some level of development in other sectors. But truly, these prominent things that is a concern to Nigerians, and we're all worried. Tell me where Mr. President have come out to address this matter. Is this corruption? We are worse in the history of this country.
After listening from the governor of Benin State, you can agree with me that it is not all well. If you think it's a child's play, it is not a child's play. This is what is coming in Nigeria. It is happening. They will never stop until you are killed. They will never stop until you give your land. Remember what Adesina said in national television. President spokesman came out and said that it is either you give your land or die. It is either you give your life or you give your land. You choose one. A presidential spokesman said it. Fabi Adesina. Maybe you have forgotten. I replay it for you to remember.
Can actually
I need to take you up on that.
Let me give you a perspective.
Yes.
The state government or the governors can actually give lands for ranches, but is the federal government also concerned about the kind of consultations that may have gone on between the state government and the people living in those communities who have ancestral attachment to those plot of lands?
Ancestral attachment? You can only have attachment when you are alive. If you are talking of ancestral attachment, if you are dead, what does the attachment matter? What does it matter again? Ancestral attachment, you can only have attachment when you are alive. If you are talking of ancestral attachment, if you are dead, what does the attachment matter? What does it matter again? The National Economic Council that recommended ranching went around those states. It didn't just legislate it, there were consultations. So, if a state does not have land genuinely, it's understood. Not every state will have ranches. You don't have to have ranches in 36 states. So, if there's no land genuinely, fine. But where you have land and you can do something, please do for peace. What will the land be used for if those who own it are dead at the end of the day? What will the land be used for if those who own it are dead at the end of the day? What will the land be used for if those who own it are dead at the end of the day?
Now,
so,
talk again, going back to ranching and cattle colonies, we know that still going back to international conversations, the United Kingdom and even the World Bank have come out to say that
offer it for peace sake. What's the essence of saying you have ancestral attachment to land and then you get killed at the end of the day? I said for peace sake, if you have land that
this is the place you call your country. This very thing that Adesina said, people will think that he said it on his own. Whatever they are saying is the mindset of the president. And the governor of Benue State have confirmed it once again, that the president told him to his face that he will never stop open grazing issue. That the only thing that will bring peace in Nigeria is when you allow them to graze in your land and destroy your land. And you are still there talking about one Nigeria. It is high time we wake up. There is no time to play around and no time to waste. It is high time we wake up and stand up for what is right. And stand up for what is right. A lot of people are suffering in Nigeria. In a country where where cows will go to your own farm. Even the owner of the farm will not be bold enough to drive away the cow, the cow and the person who is driving the cow. They will go to your farm, they will destroy your crop before your own very eyes. Police is not going to do anything. Army is not going to do anything. Even when you come after them, the police will come after you. They will arrest you for driving away a cow that wants to destroy your farm. If you think we are joking, I'm going to show you a video of how a farm was destroyed. Why the woman was there watching her farm being destroyed before her own very eyes.
So this is what we meet at the farm. We get to farm to meet all these cows eating up our groundnuts. With the owners everywhere. As they saw us, they now start moving them away. And they're eating up, see all our groundnuts. Eaten up by cow. See wickedness of a country, see. See them, with their owners.
This is the situation. A lot of people are suffering this fate. Some are not obedient. Most times, even when you challenge them, go closer, they will kill the person. A lot of farmers have been killed. Simply because they told the Fulanis, do not graze in my farm. And yet, the so-called Fulani Janjaweed government are planning to enact a law that will permit the Fulani to continue to destroy farms as much as they can. And you want to be part of that country. Biafrans will not be part of it. Oduduans have said they will not be part of it. And the Middle Belters have either. What do we have to do? We have to wake up. Wake up and stand up and speak up. Not just speaking, we have to act. Defend yourself by all means possible. Every region should come together and enact their defense system. Biafrans have done theirs and they are standing strong. It doesn't matter what they do. We will stand strong and we will continue to fight to be able to redeem ourselves from this very captivity that they want to put us into. We will not allow it. It doesn't matter how they try. They will try as much as they can, but they will never overpower the Biafrans. May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to protect us, Fulanize Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abịama continue to strengthen us, Fulanize Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abịama set him free wherever he is. Give him good health. Very soon we know our Fulanize Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. Nobody can stop him because he is on assignment that Chukwu Okike Abịama has sent him. Nobody born of a woman can stop us, Fulanize Nnamdi Kanu. He must surely come out and join us, and we will march into Biafra victorious. Thank you so much for watching and remain blessed. Bye bye. See you again on the next video.